Hi guys, I'm Royce from and today I'm going to be talking about how to use a spear gun safely and target fish. Alright, so first I'm going to show you is how to load your bands. And before you do, you gotta always make sure that your safety is turned on. Now with the safety on, to load your bands, you gotta grab one of the bands and your other hand holding the handle. So push it up, bracing it with your chest, and your now free hand will grab the bands. So pull it down towards the notch or the shark fins. Notice before you load your bands, make sure no one is in front of you. Now pull it down and your gun is loaded. Never load a spear gun on land for fun or just to play around. Now that your spear gun is loaded, make sure that you never point it at anyone at any time. If someone swims by, lower your gun and swing it away from them. So now when you're out fishing and looking for fish, it is not a good idea to have your gun extended out and exposed. What you want to do is conceal your gun and tuck it towards your body, and the gun should be upside down and the barrel close to your shoulder. This is a good way to be swimming around looking for fish. And now that you have found your target, you can extend and twist to get your aim and fire at your target. Also, never put your finger on the trigger unless you're ready to fire. It is ideal to place your finger on the trigger about 3 seconds before firing. Now when you fire your spear gun, what happens is when you pull the trigger, the shaft will come out and the shooting line will release. Now that the gun has been shot, the shooting line has about 12 feet of range. Now obviously the closer you are to the fish, you have a higher chance of hitting them and placing a nice holding shot. So if you're 3 feet within the fish, it's almost a guarantee. But if you are 6 feet from the fish, it's about 50%, and 9 feet, about 25%. So the farther you shoot from, the lower your chances are of landing your shot. And when you shoot a fish, the shaft will go through, and hopefully the flopper or barb opens up right behind it. As soon as the barb opens up, your fish is secured and you can start dragging it up towards you. Now I'm going to show you how to reset the shaft. You always want to make sure your shaft is right side up with the notches or shark fins facing up. And you run the shooting line on top of the shaft, put it in the muzzle. This is a closed muzzle, so you're going to have to run through the shaft, through the muzzle. For open muzzle guns, you do the same thing without having to do the extra step of inserting it through the muzzle. Now bring the shaft down towards the mechanism and make sure it locks properly. Grab the line and rig it onto the line release like so. Now it happens to be when you shoot a fish and your shaft gets stuck. Take your time, go up, breathe and try again. Be sure that when your shaft is stuck, your gun floats up, and always keep your eye on it. It is really easy for you to lose your gun if you take your eyes off it, especially if there is a current pushing towards you. For this gun, it has a white handle which makes it easier for you to spot on the seafloor. So when you're trying to remove your shaft, what you want to do is locate which side the flopper or barb is located. For example, the flopper for this shaft is located on top. What you want to do is face it upwards and push it so that the flopper is closed. When it is closed, go ahead and guide it out slowly. If you're unable to do it on one dive, go back up, catch your breath, and try again until you're able to remove the shaft. And when you finally got it out, you can repeat the same process of resetting the shaft and continue spearfishing. Alright guys, that's all I got for today. Thank you so much for watching.